Hello, everyone. I just came to say that it's Royce After Hours again, giving you my review of She Hulk Episode 8. And let me tell you, it was unbelievably terrible. Daredevil in this, spoilers, obviously. She Hulk in this, let's cut to the chase because holy crap. She Hulk and Daredevil working together in this show is something we've never thought we'd see, but we did see it. And from the very beginning, we see this frog guy suing this costume designer guy named Luke Jacobs or something like that. I don't know, for faulty products. So it turns out that it wasn't faulty products. It wasn't the costume designer guy that messed up. It was actually the frog vigilante hero guy that we see in the first couple of seconds in this episode. He put jet fuel in his rocket boots, whatever, and that was pretty dumb, so that's why it malfunctioned. And they're in court saying all this. We see Daredevil walk in defending Jacobs, Luke Jacobs, the costume designer guy. He walks in with this joke. It was pretty funny, and Daredevil is Matt Murdock is actually the one saying, "Hey, Judge." He's not the judge, but he says, "Hey, what kind of fuel did you use for those jet boots?" And that's when the guy said, "It was I used jet fuel." Really? And that's when costume designer guy, you ignored my instructions. There were instructions that this frog hero guy was supposed to follow, but he didn't, and now he has to pay the price. So the judge says, "This is not going to go to trial. This ends right now due to stupidity from this hero guy that is a complete fool. What a joke. He's not worthy of being a hero, you guys can tell." And that's when Jen meets Matt Murdock at a bar that she goes to. They start to drink. Well, she starts to drink because of the loss of this case. And we see, yeah, what is that? Anyways, we see that Matt Murdock pays. We see that Matt Murdock pays uh, Jennifer Walters a drink. He pays for a drink for her, and she is one that invites him. She is interested. We talk. He says he has to go because of a phone call. She wants him to stay, but the phone call that Matt Murdock has is important. And she is interested in this dude. You can tell in her eyes. Next thing you know, She Hulk goes home. She gets a call, I believe, from the leapfrog guy. And he tells her, "Hey, help me out. Got a problem." And she says, "What's going on?" And he's like, "It's an emergency. Just you need to help me because he knows that she's She Hulk." So she goes to help him. He's driving his car up this parking lot place, and that's when we see She Hulk in her uniform, her classic outfit in the comics, which I believe is a classic classic costume from the comics. I don't know, but she's wearing it. And from the top of the car, we see jumping down, it's Daredevil. Why did I say it like that? Anyways, we see him right there with the red and gold. Looks all right. Looks nice. The red and black from the original from the Netflix series is a lot better, but I don't mind it. Anyways, they're both fighting, and before they fight, She-Hulk tells the frog guy, "You need to beat it because it's about to get ugly." and they both, and then She-Hulk and Daredevil start to fight. They and we see She-Hulk trying to kill him by trying to squish this guy with her strong fists. Whoa, she's breaking the concrete under her. And next thing you know, she says that he's gonna whoop his ass, and then he's dodging and hopping around, avoiding the ass whooping that Daredevil clearly brings up that she is that he is yet to receive the ass whooping that she is going to deal to him. So he leaves, jumps off the building. He's climbing down the building quickly just to chase after the guy. Don't know how he was going to catch up. It's not like he has a Steve Rogers speed, Captain America's speed from that serum he took, or vial that was given to him. And that's when the fight continues right there in the parking lot. And that's where she claps her hand as Daredevil's walking away. He's running away. She claps her hands, and that's when she pushes him, because the clap pushes Daredevil towards some cars. She goes over to him, rips the mask off. Lo and behold, it's Matt Murdock. She's shocked. She says, "Why are you doing this? Why are you attacking my client?" Matt Murdock says, "That's because of the frog guy. Your client, the frog guy with the terrible costume and jet-fueled boots, has kidnapped." He says he kidnapped Jacobs, the costume designer guy that literally made suits for She-Hulk, the Frog Guy, and Daredevil in this show. Daredevil from the Netflix series has a different guy for that, but not in this show. Anyways, we see them talking, and that's when She-Hulk says, "What?" And like, "Yeah, it's true. Just follow me. We'll see. You'll see it." That's when they both decide to work together and go after them. Go after him. I mean, they go after him. They're talking. They find the place. That's when they infiltrate the place. Well, Daredevil goes in quietly because that's his plan, to go in quietly and taking out everybody. It's a lot better. She-Hulk doesn't like that. She wants to go in there all Hulk-like. And Matt says, "We can't. That's not good." So Matt does his fight scene in the hallway. Pretty cool. She-Hulk just jumps from the ceiling. I think she killed some dudes from doing that, but whatever. We move on. She-Hulk punches through a wall, finds the bad guy, the frog guy, and Luke Jacobs, I think that's his name, the costume designing guy. And that's when Daredevil is fighting the henchmen, goons. Don't know why they're arguing or talking about the differences. Who cares? And after the fight's done, She-Hulk and costume designer guy had this argument because he told her that he's not going to make her anything anymore because he's mad at her for this betrayal. She-Hulk is apologizing, but since she saved his life, they're both cool now. So he's going to make her outfit whatever from the gala. And next thing you know, She-Hulk and Daredevil are on this roof. Police take the frog guy away in an ambulance because he broke his foot or something, burned himself. I don't know. The dude's beaten up. He's going to hospital. Daredevil and She-Hulk are on this roof talking, and she is saying that he's saying that he wants to take her on a date. She-Hulk wants to skip all that, so they go back to her apartment and get busy. And that's when we see Daredevil leaving the place without his boots on, doing the walk of shame, which they're doing terribly wrong because he's supposed to be drunk and wearing high heels, but Daredevil cannot pull those off. You know why. Next thing you know, we cut to her friend coming over saying, hey, who's this? There's a dude in a devil outfit doing the walk of shame. And she pretty much says with her eyes that, yeah, me and him, we got busy. We cut to the Jennifer Walters saying, what about isn't it episode supposed to end by now? Or next thing you know, her friend is saying, her friend first says, what about the dress for the gala? And that's when Jennifer Walters saying, well, oh yeah, that's right. This episode is not over yet, right? And she's bringing up Red Hulk. She's bringing up other cameos. She's bringing up other stuff like what? I'm not confused. Anyways, we cut to the gala where She-Hulk comes out in this nice dress, and we see this guy announcing the Female Lawyer of the Year award because that's what the gala is about. Don't know what She-Hulk did to get the award. I don't know what any of these women did to get these awards, but they did. I don't know what case they were in charge of to win this award, but they're getting them because, yeah, the title says Female Lawyer of the Year. More like Females Lawyers of the Year. More like Lawyers of the Year award. Well, females, more like Women Lawyer of the Year, because there's like 5 of them winning this award. You think, but the title clearly says female, meaning one, but instead we're getting all 5 of them. Anyway, She-Hulk, they all receive the award. Next thing you know, a video plays in the background about She-Hulk getting busy with Josh, and next you know, it was these intelligentsia people who are She-Hulk haters saying that She-Hulk stole the powers, she doesn't deserve to be a Hulk, and she's a lady that sleeps with a lot of dudes. It's a terrible word, spelled SLUT. I'm not gonna say it. And that's when She-Hulk breaks the TVs behind her. The roof collapses. TVs are breaking and falling down. Everybody freaks out. They leave the building. She-Hulk looks in the back of the room, sees one guy look suspicious. Because tell me, this guy looks suspicious from a mile away. You can be blind. Get it? You can be blind, and you'd know that this guy's suspicious from a mile away. Next thing you know, she chases after him, grabs him. She goes outside. There's a squad of men, a squad of guys with armed guns and armor on. And that's when she drops the dude, the suspicious looking dude. He runs away. Everyone has guns on She-Hulk. She raises her hands, and She-Hulk looks at the camera and says, "Ugh, I messed up." And what's gonna happen now? Basically, from then on, the episode ends, and honestly, this episode was terrible, really bad. Daredevil doing the walk of shame, really. I give this show 3, 4 out of 10. Not so good. For those who liked it, why? For those who didn't, you get me. And honestly, Disney, you guys need to do better, because if you don't, then money's gonna sink even more so than it is now. So like, subscribe, comment. I'll be reading them, and I hope to see you next time for the next episode or a different show. Recommend me any, I'll watch them for your pleasure, and see you guys soon. Bye.